You make me feel like there's blue skies and sunshine, and everything will be alright. 'Cause I never have to worry. You always push me to my limit, and at the end of the day I know we're winning. 'Cause you take me high.
Hey YouTube, it's Jenny from Life is Jenny from BGN. You guys don't know what that is. You guys will know in my journey or whatever. Anyways, I'm going to talk to you guys about a serious topic and what I went through when I was pregnant and how I hid my pregnancy for 8 months. And no, this is not a joke. This actually happened. It's a true story. I have evidence, lol. But I'm going to tell you guys how I did it and give you guys advice, just to start there. And I'm going to do my makeup while I do it because I need something to distract myself so I don't get sad or whatever. Okay, so I already moisturized my face and I put primer on. So I'm going to give a concealer because I don't have foundation because I feel like foundation is just too much for me. So I got this concealer from Morphe. All right. I'm done talking about makeup, lol. But I'm going to just begin. So to begin with the story, I was 16 years old. And I was in softball. I played softball and volleyball when I was in high school. High school shit. I'm just getting straight to the point. I had like a fling with somebody. I'm not gonna say no names, but I had a fling with someone and it didn't really last long, to be honest. It was just like a little fling, and I just ended up getting pregnant by it. He was 19 at the time and I was 16. But I was young and naive. I thought I was cool, trying to date somebody that's older than me, Dumb girl mentality right there. Dumb girl mentality. But you know what? What's done is done, So let's just fast forward to when I found out I was pregnant. So I had a dream, right? And this shit real, okay. I had a dream, and I remember when I was laying on my bed in my dream. I was laying in my bed, and I remember having like a big stomach, like a big, like I was like about to have the baby. Then I felt kicks, and then I seen a baby's footprint, and then I seen my little sister like in the distance just looking at my stomach and laughing and smiling and stuff. And whatchamacallit? And then I was like, oh my gosh, and I started to cry. Then I told the person, my baby daddy, I told him that I think I might be pregnant because I had the dream. And I'm not even playing with y'all. It seemed like this dude was like around the corner, but like he was so quick to give me a pregnancy test. He was like right there, like 3 seconds. He was right there. And it's funny because like when that happened, the day it happened, like my little brother and my little sister was there. And like they thought I had starburst because it was pink. It was that first responder pregnancy test, and it was pink. And then my brother was like, hey, you got starburst? What you got right there? And I was just like, nothing, none of your business, And so I like went to the restroom, and then I took the test, and then it came back positive. Like I took the test where it has where it said positive, like like the letters, like like in the first response thing, it has it has where it says positive like written out, and then it has like the 2 lines and all that stuff. So I took the one that was already like that was written out positive. So it said positive, and I was like,
Hold up.
And I just started to cry. Just like right there, I just started to cry. And then all these emotions came into me. Like all these emotions just came all at once. Like disappointment and like, it was just all bad emotions basically. And I told him that it came back positive. And he thought I was playing. So I had to send him a picture. And he mega thought I was playing or something like that. He thought I was lying. And then he came again, and I showed him like face to face, and I had told him about it, and he was just like, oh my god, what are we gonna do and all this shit. And I was just like, I don't know. And whatchamacallit, he was like, I'm not ready to have a kid, you gotta get an abortion. And at that point I was like considering it. I'm not even gonna lie, I was considering it because, like, you know, I wasn't ready. I'm still in high school. I was a whole junior in high school. But, like, school was about to end at that time. I think, yeah, school was about to end. And then I was like, man. Then he said, if you end up having the baby, well, give it up for adoption. And I was like, no, if I'm gonna have the baby, I'm gonna keep it. I had a girl, by the way. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna keep it. Like, the fuck, I don't need your help. And then he was like, he didn't say shit. And then we just, like, gradually just stopped talking. Like, I don't know what happened, but, like, we just stopped talking after that day, I think, or a week. I don't remember. But, like, we just gradually just stopped talking, stopped communicating. He blocked me on social media. I was still pregnant, you know? Like, that was the end of it. Like, you know, like... yeah, that was just the end of it, basically. So yeah, I was like, I don't need your help. And I'm like, look, you just do you, you know. Like, he was like, I'm not financially stable for this baby, like, I can't have a baby too young, my parents gonna freak out. And I was like, look, I got a single mom. Like, my mom is a single mom. She's a single parent. Imagine how is she Latina? Like, imagine how she gonna act. Like, my mom was like, she's one of those tiger parents that don't let you do nothing and all that stuff, which forced me to, like, because, like, I wanted to have fun, you know. I wanted to, like, explore and, like, you know, like, do some normal teenager shit, like, you know, not having sex, but, like, you know, like, just have fun, you know, enjoy my youth, I mean. But yeah, my mom never, like, let me do that because, like, my mom, she was a teen mom and she got pregnant really young, and I guess she was just trying to protect us from that. But, like, I don't know, I was never, like, really, like, how you say it, educated on sex like that. And that's all I could say, to be honest. Like, I wasn't really, like, educated on sex. Yeah, I want to fast forward to, like, 5-6 months. So after that, like, I did not tell my mom at all during this whole thing because I was scared. Period. I was scared. I was disappointed in myself. I had, like, so much anger towards myself, and, like, you know, like, I don't know why, like, I used to beat myself up because of that. Like, it's like a whole different type of hurt when you're alone and you're pregnant. Like, so much stuff happens to your, like, mentality and, like, your mental health. Like, I was not right at that moment. But I keep saying, let's get back to 5 months. So, like, yeah, I was 5 months pregnant by that time, you know. Like, I never heard of him. Like, you know, just like the regular. I was doing me. I never told my mom because, like, my mom is super scary, like, super scary. But anywho, I remember, like, I got to a point where I just didn't want to take care of myself. I didn't care how the way I looked. I just, like, I got to a point where I just didn't want to look at myself in the mirror, and, like, I never noticed how my body was changing. I never experienced, like, morning sickness. I was still working at that time. I I was still like, I never like experienced like morning sickness or like none of that, like any type, just back pain. And I thought it was just like regular because like, I don't know, I just thought it was regular. Like when I was working, like I was really working, like I was like hardcore working. I was the only food runner at this restaurant, and for like 4 servers at a time, and I was working doubles every day. After, like I used to work just full-time, basically full-time, because when I went to school, I did my school, I did softball. Like I was working too. Like after school, I used to go straight to work. After practice, I used to go straight to work. Like everything, like I used to go straight to work. I was always at work and school, basically. I was never home, and that's how like nobody knew. And I got like pregnant in the beginning of the year, so like when I started getting big and all that stuff, I could hide it because like it was getting cold. So like I live in Louisiana. It wasn't like really cold, but I got to like layer up and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm back. Found the cat. He was in my closet. LOL. He was in my closet. The cat was in my closet. I was there. My bad. I didn't know he was there. My bad. Anyway, so I was 6 months pregnant. I didn't notice myself changing, and I'm gonna put in like pictures on like how I was like throughout my whole pregnancy. Like you literally could not tell. Like you could not tell at all. Like I was 6 months pregnant and I look like this. Or like that. Couldn't tell for real. But I started to feel kicks and stuff, and I thought like my stomach was like playing games on me, like I had some digestive something wrong with my stomach or something, like and I never paid mind to it. So like we went on this trip to Kentucky. We was going to Chicago, but like we ended up going to Chicago, but like we went to Kentucky because that's where I'm from. I live in New Orleans now, but like Louisiana. I was born and like basically raised in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. But yeah, that's pretty much like how like I started to like notice my body changing when I was like 6 or 5 months pregnant. We was on our trip, like no biggie, no biggie. I was still like a little skinny and all that shit, but this is where like my whole world start coming down, like where it really took an emotional toll on me, because like I felt like I literally had nobody on my side. But that's my fault because I never told nobody because I was too scared and too embarrassed. Like on my part, I was just too embarrassed. But like I didn't even tell my best friend at that time. Like I didn't tell nobody, literally. But I wanted to I always wanted to tell my mom. Like I always wanted to, but I just never found the right chance to tell her because like she's so like, I don't know, like I feel like she's bipolar, but really she's not. Like you don't know, like I don't know if like y'all Latina girls could like relate with their moms, cause like really strict moms. Like my mom was really strict on us. Like we could not go out nowhere, literally nowhere. But yeah, I'm trying to find my browser. So we was on our trip to Kentucky, and we went to Chicago. Like my aunt, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Jenny, look at you, you gained a little weight. Oh my god, you gained a little weight." Cause this is how I look like for New Year's. And this is how I look like for Chicago. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but like they could. Shit, they'll be like, they're like, "Oh my gosh, Jenny, you gained so much weight. Like you gained weight, you got a little chubby, but you still cute. You're still cute or whatever." But I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Hello. But yeah, like yeah, basically. And that's when I don't know why, but like during that time I was so moody and so mean, and like I was just like, I don't know, like I had a big attitude. I remember my little brother telling me and my sister telling me, damn Jenny, why you so mean? Like you got so mean, like you got such an attitude. Why you like that? This is not the old Jenny. Like why are you like this and all this stuff? And I'm like, I don't care. Like, you know, like I literally did not care what people thought anymore because I was just like over it, you know. And keep in mind that when I found out I was pregnant, I didn't want to believe it at all. Like, I was just like, it was so real to me. Like, how can this happen to me, you know? Like, why? God only puts you in situations in life that only you can handle, you know? You feel me? You feel me? Okay. But yeah, I feel like God only does that, you know? And I could handle it. I knew I could handle it. I know I could like take care of a baby, you know, like been taking care of kids all my life, feel me? Taking care of little cousins, everything. But I don't know, like when I was pregnant, like I used to do like some messed up shit to myself. Like I used to harm myself. When I was in volleyball, I went to volleyball camp and I used to fall on my stomach a lot, you know, because, like, you got to dive for the ball and hit the ball. And I did a lot of stuff. Like, I used to hurt myself. Like, okay, I'm not about to go into that because I get really emotional. But just know that. But, so, I'm going to do my eyes. So, like, yeah, like, basically, that's what happened. I felt kicks and stuff, but I feel like my body was like messing with me. My head was messing with me, you know. My aunt was I felt like everybody was like looking at me when we were in Chicago. I felt like everybody was looking at me like she looked different. Everyone started to gossip because like if you Latino, like always gossiping. You always gotta talk stuff. Always. I don't know why, but like they're so chimoso. Like they used to tell my mom a lot of stuff, and they're like, "Is your daughter pregnant? When you didn't tell me your daughter's pregnant." My mom used to look at them crazy, like, "Excuse you? No, my baby not pregnant. No. She not pregnant. She's sick or whatever. Like you know, like really sick for 9 months though."
Got him! Got him!
Stupid ass. But like yeah, like it's so crazy, I'm telling you. It was really crazy. Like my mom used to tell me like some hurtful shit. Even though like I know that she loves me, you know, like I'm not gonna like hold that against her. She didn't know I was pregnant and all that stuff. It was my fault basically because like I never told nobody. And I was never taking like prenatal vitamins. I was just only eating good. That's all I was doing, just eating good. Always had that doubt in my head, like if I am pregnant, if I am really pregnant, I should take care of myself, you know. Even though like I wasn't doing no bad stuff or anything, but like still like I wanted to take care of myself like extra good, just in case if I was. I used to pray every day for God, like to God, like I don't know if you guys like believe in God, like the people that are watching this, you know, but like for me, like it did something, bro. I'm telling you, it was a miracle. But I used to pray to God every day, every night. I used to read the Bible. I used to do a lot of stuff because like I always wanted to like, you know, like if like it was just always in the back of my head, like if I am pregnant, like for real, like I gotta take care of myself. Gotta look to God, you know. I used to go to church like a lot of like throughout the whole journey. And I remember them like it was just like a lot of people like gossiping and like, you know, just looking at me weird, and I didn't feel good. Like I felt so embarrassed. And like I remember my volleyball teacher had told me that, "Hey, are you pregnant?" And I was like, no, I'm not pregnant, because I went to volleyball conditioning during the summer. She was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, no. She was like, come on, you can tell me. And I was so scared. I didn't have the courage to tell anybody at all. Like, I didn't. Like, the janitor had like told my coach, like, hey, she pregnant, is she still able like to try out and stuff? I don't know what happened, but like, I made the team, but like, still, like, I don't know, like, I didn't play at all, because like, I had to quit. I just had to quit. Oh, I think it's because like the money situation, because they wanted me to pay $300 for high school for a team, and like, I've been playing since freshman, and we had to pay nothing, and then like the money keeps going up and up and up, and I'm like, for why? Literally. But it was a whole mess with high school. Telling you. Like, I was like this close. This close right here. This close. From graduated. Literally. But that's a whole other story. Anyway. So that happened. And like, it's just the stuff that my mom and my sister used to tell me, like, you're getting fat, like every year you get uglier, like you're so fat, why are you getting fat? And I was just like, I don't care, you know. That was just my mood. Like, I really didn't care. I was like, F what anybody gotta say, I don't care. So let's fast forward to when I was 8 months pregnant. Okay, so we was at my brother plays soccer. Like, he's on the travel team and everything. So we went to Tennessee for his soccer tournament. So we down in Tennessee, you know, it was really cold, so you know, I could hide it. I was wrapped up, like layered up type stuff. Like, I had 2 shirts, a whole sweatshirt, and a whole jean jacket, another jacket on. Like, I was layered up, so nobody really noticed. And mind you, like, I was still working, like nobody paid attention to me, because I used to get home like around 11 or 12, like 12 to 1, like, you know, 12 and up, basically. I used to get home around that time. And whatchamacallit, the day my mom found out, it was so funny. Like, I can laugh, like, it's just so funny, because we finished, like, my brother had finished playing his first game. So we went to the hotel. We went back to the hotel because we were about to go to the city. And whatchamacallit, I remember I was trying to put this sweater on me, and my sister had caught me. She was like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. What's wrong with your stomach? I was like, nothing, mind your business. So I try to, like, I'm over here struggling trying to put my freaking sweater down, and my sister was like, and my mom was like, ¿qué pasa? She was like, what's happened? And my sister was like, look at her stomach, Mom, she pregnant. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, that time, like, I didn't look at no mirrors. I did not see how I was looking, you know. When my sister, like, lifted up my stomach, I was like standing in front of a mirror, and then I looked at my stomach, and I was like, what? Like, that's crazy, because like my belly button was like flat, had the line and everything, and I was like, what in the world? And then my mom was like, nah. She's like, leave her alone. Like, stop saying that about your sister. Like, why are you saying that? My mom and my sister was like, are you stupid? Look at her, she pregnant. And I remember my little brother he took my sister's phone and he went straight on Google and he looked up what pregnancy bellies look like. I was so joked, because like it showed that, and he was like, oh my gosh, my sister is pregnant. He was like, oh my gosh, my sister's pregnant. Like, you know, like, it was just like that. And when my sister was telling her, my mom was like, no, no. And I was like, no. She's like, no, no, don't say that about your sister. Your sister's just sick. And I was like, no, Mom. Like, during that time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just tell the whole truth. Like, I'm tired of hiding this. So I told her, and I was like, no, Mom, I'm not sick. I'm gonna just tell her the truth. Like, it's time. Like, I was like, man, this is too long. Like, I need help, you know? So I just told her, I was like, no, Mom, I'm not pregnant. And then she asked me, like, ¿Tú tienes novio, Jenny? And I was like, no. She was like, come on, do you have a boyfriend? And I was like, no, Mom, I don't. And then she was just like, then what's wrong? And I was just like, Mom, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I am pregnant. Like, I told her, like, it's just like the whole truth just like came out, just like it just like came out like out of nowhere. And then I started to cry. Then she looked at me and she was like, it's okay. I'm gonna be like your best friend in this. We're gonna get through this. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
Let's go! Let's go!
Literally, because that's what I wanted to hear. You feel me? That's what I wanted to hear. Literally. Like, that's all I wanted to hear. I was just like, that just took like a huge weight off my chest. Like, y'all don't, like, y'all can't, like, that took a huge weight off my chest. Like, that's all I wanted to hear. After that, me and my mom's relationship got like way better, like super better. Like, I feel like I can tell her stuff now. Like, I feel her like me and her just got really, really close. We could talk about anything, to be honest. So, like, yeah, like, I told her everything about what happened, about my fling or whatever. And that's pretty much it. Like, we went to the hospital. Like, it was a Sunday. We went to the hospital the next day, literally, from when we came back from Tennessee the next day. My mom was not playing no games. She started to, like, think about the baby. She was like, Jenny, pero tú no te cuidaste. Like, you know, like, you wouldn't take care of yourself, and you've been working hard, and the baby, like, what's wrong with the baby? Like, they couldn't even determine the sex because I was too far along. And, you know, like, my mom was just in shock at that time. But then she felt bad because she felt bad because the baby, like, she felt like something was gonna happen to Sophia, which is like a huge risk, but nothing happened with Sophia. Like, my pregnancy, like, everything was like, it went smoothly, nice. Sophia came out healthy, beautiful, chunky, you know, she a chunky girl. I'm gonna insert pictures, but yeah, she's a chunky girl. Hold up, I'm gonna do this off camera. Hold up. All right, guys, so I'm back. I'm like low-key a beginner in lashes. I'm not that really good at lashes, but I'm back. So I'm trying not to look down. They kind of hit, but I told my mom, and that was just like everything to me. And it was like a real struggle because I had to go back to school for my senior year, and then everybody started to talk, like, a lot. I feel like I have my story all messed up, literally, because, like, it's just so hard to remember because I was a whole 16, 17 years old, you know, like I got pregnant at 16. I had the baby at 17. No, I was pregnant at 16. Had the baby at 17. Turned 18 like a month later. Here I go. I'm about to turn 19 the next month. You feel me? Anyways, well, if you guys want me to go in depth into the story, just like for a part 2, yeah, this is my baby. She farted, bro. Yeah, but here's my little chunky baby. Her name is Sophia. Yeah, I'm gonna just put some gloss and just call it a day, you feel me? Because I'm gonna take all this makeup out, like, for real though. But yeah, like, I'm gonna just call that shit a day, you feel me? But it was just really crazy. I remember in school, they used to talk a lot of shit. Like, they used to tell my sister stuff like, hey, is your sister pregnant? Hey, my sister used to go hard up behind my back, talk about stuff. No, she not. She just getting fat. And, like, they used to tell me, like, hey, how many months are you? Like, you never told me you was pregnant. I was like, I'm not pregnant, honey. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm just getting fat. I used to be hella rude to people. Hella rude. And, like, at that time, like, I just didn't want to believe that I was pregnant. Like, I just didn't want to believe it at all. Like, until, like, I physically see. But I didn't even want to see myself at that time. But yeah, but, like, shit was crazy, bro. I went through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff by myself. Like, I remember I took a blood test and everything, and they said that it was negative, like I wasn't pregnant. And I was like, woohoo, they ain't tell me that. Woohoo, I'm not pregnant, you know. But it turns out that you gotta take like a whole like a pregnancy blood test. And I didn't know that, you know. I'm too naive. I was too young, you know. Like, I didn't want to believe that I was pregnant, and I just didn't take any precautions. I remember, like, in my 9th month, like 9th month, I was working at my other job, and, like, everybody knew I was pregnant, like, but nobody wanted to say anything, you know, until I told them. Like, I really respected that, you know. I really respected that. They're my homies, you know. But yeah, like, I told them, like, I'm about to go to maternity leave, and I remember I had to do, like, online classes. I had to drop out of school, do online classes, but I was still going to graduate with them at the same time. But turns out it was like a whole mess, because like they told me that those are the classes that I was supposed to take, and I was like, bro, I'm really wasting my time, you know, like I'm over here dealing with a newborn. And so I told them if I could take like Play-Doh classes before I even like dropped out. And they said, no, you can't do that and all this stuff. And I was like, why? For white, you know? But I ended up doing it. I wasted my whole time. I ended up doing the Play-Doh classes. I had to do like 7 classes, semester A and B. 7. It was really 4, but it felt like 7. But the principal didn't even believe in me, to be honest. The principal didn't believe in me, because she was like, that's impossible. You can't finish 4 classes, semester A and B, in just a week. Like, girl, I did it though, and I graduated. And I'm just happy to say that, because I got my diploma, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters, you know. I finished school, and that's all that matters. But yeah, like, I wanted to tell you guys my advice. Sorry for the background. My baby is kind of moody right now, but just bear with me, please. Bear with me. But yeah, my advice is to not hide your pregnancy. Don't do it, because who knows what I have happened with me. Like, I wouldn't be here telling you guys my story right now, because I'm telling you, it takes an emotional toll on you. Like, you really get in your head in that point. I wouldn't even be sitting here right now telling you guys this if I didn't really care, you know. Like, I really built my courage here today, and I'm telling you guys my story. And who knows, like, everything could have went left, to be honest. Sophia could have had some problem, something, like, you know, she would have been stillborn. Like, who knows, really? Who knows what could have happened? But I'm telling you, it's just a miracle, to be honest, for me. But like, it could always go left with anybody else. So if you're a girl out there 16 or 17 years old, hiding your pregnancy because you're afraid of your parents and what your mom would think or what society would think, just come through it. Like, just come through with everything. Like, just be true to yourself, and don't be in your head. and just just tell your truth, everything, nothing but the truth. Be true to yourself and own up to your mistakes, and that's all. Like, move forward, because what's done is done. There's nothing left for you to do, just to move forward. My bad, y'all. Sophia had a little coin in her mouth. You can't keep your eyes off these little kids. I'm telling you, a quiet toddler, a quiet baby, they up to something. They is up to something. Give me that. It's okay. Okay, but Sophia's getting a little moody. I'm sorry if you guys were into it. Like, I can go deep into it, girl. I can go real deep into this, but like, I'm just giving you guys the bare minimum, what happened and all this stuff, like, you know. And yeah, like, just don't hide your pregnancy. Tell your parents, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell whoever you need to tell. Just tell somebody, because if not, who knows what can happen. You know, just be strong. I know you strong. I know you out there. I know you strong. I know you're scared too. I know you're scared. I know you're struggling.
Damn.
But like I said, just own up to it and only move forward. Do better for yourself. Do better for your baby, because this little precious thing right here, this is your main priority right now. I don't know if I said it right, but you know what I'm talking about. It's your main thing. You feel me? You feel me? Period. Yes. What you saying no for? Alright, y'all. Catch y'all later on my next video. Bye.